If you've ever felt like the person you are doesn't match the person you could be, you're not alone. Many of us live trapped in patterns that no longer serve us. But here's the truth. You don't find the best version of yourself. You build it. And that process begins the moment you decide you've had enough of staying the same. Change doesn't arrive with a knock on the door. It doesn't come wrapped in comfort. It's crafted, layer by layer, decision by decision. You don't need to wait for the perfect time. That moment is now. The person you dream of becoming is waiting on the other side of the choices you make today. In this video, we'll explore how to rebuild yourself from within, through power, resilience, belief, clarity, and action. If something resonates along the way, let me know in the comments. Your journey could inspire someone else to start theirs too. Let's begin with the first and most powerful principle, the power of decision. Every transformation starts with one bold, clear choice. Not a wish, not a maybe, a decision. That's where rebuilding truly begins. Greatness doesn't happen by accident. It's rooted in a moment when someone decides, this is who I will become. One decision, fueled by purpose, can shift the entire direction of a life. Pause here. What decision have you been avoiding? Milton Hershey failed several times before building his chocolate empire. But before the factories, before the fortune, there was a decision to never quit. That quiet clarity, that refusal to retreat, was the true beginning of his ascent. This power lives in you too. The moment you stop hesitating and start deciding with intent, your world begins to shift. Life responds to a mind that's made up. It respects conviction. Don't wait for perfect conditions. They don't exist. Most people spend years planning and none doing, but no one drifts into greatness. Every fulfilled life begins with a conscious, I will. Here's a quiet truth. Even fear loses its grip when you've truly decided, because decisions dissolve doubt. Once you burn the bridges behind you, there's only one path left: forward. Think of someone you admire, a leader, an artist, an innovator. They all share this one thing, the courage to decide when it was hard. That's your first step. Feel that pull, then keep watching. This is just the beginning. But what if you started today? Not with everything figured out, but with a single decision to move, not to wait for the perfect plan, but to make progress right where you are. You don't need to be ready. You need to be willing. Willing to build, to change, to become. Every step you take toward growth sends a message to your future. I'm coming for you. If that resonates, let me know in the comments. This is your path. Walk it with intention. Let's talk about decision, the first pillar of personal rebuilding. Everything begins here. A single, clear choice has the power to redirect your life. But it must be yours, not influenced by pressure or fear, but born from vision. If you've ever made a decision that changed your direction, share it below. Someone might need to hear your moment of courage today. Milton Hershey, the man behind one of the world's most iconic chocolate brands, didn't begin with resources. He began with a decision, a quiet, firm moment of clarity where he chose not to give up. That decision, not luck, shaped his future. He failed many times, but he never let those failures define him. You don't need perfection, you need purpose. A decision is not a wish. It's not a fleeting hope, it's a command. It's drawing a line in the sand and saying, from here forward, I move. Life bends to those who commit. That's why the universe often responds to those who stop hesitating and start building. If you feel that shift inside you now, hit like, not for this video, but for your own decision. And now, resilience, the second pillar of rebuilding. Without it, no journey lasts. Every great life has been built through resistance, through difficulty, but the ones who rise are those who use resistance as training. When you're tested, how do you respond? Pause here and reflect. Then write it down. You're building strength in every struggle. Think of the setbacks in your life, the moments that almost broke you. What if those moments were shaping your next level? William Carter faced bankruptcy. He was told to quit, but he didn't. He adapted, learned, and rose stronger. Not because life got easier, but because he got tougher. That same power lives in you. Resilience isn't about never falling. It's about getting up with wisdom. Each failure holds a hidden lesson. Each pain hides a deeper purpose. But only those who keep going find it. So when the weight feels heavy, breathe. Remind yourself, I've survived before. I'll rise again. Type I rise below if you've come through storms stronger than before. And here's the truth. Your strength isn't proven when things are easy. It's revealed when things get hard. Real resilience is silent. It's what keeps you walking when no one sees your struggle. It's what builds your foundation while others are waiting to start. Keep walking. Your breakthrough is built in the shadows. Breakthrough. We've covered decision and resilience. Now comes the third pillar, belief. Without self-belief, even the best strategies fall apart. Margaret Linfield was rejected for years, criticized, overlooked. But she kept showing up. Why? Because she believed. Belief was her anchor, and it can be yours too. Let it be louder than your doubt. Belief doesn't need permission. It's not about waiting for applause. It's what you speak to yourself when no one's watching. Every time you affirm your worth, your mind listens. And over time, that belief becomes unshakable. Try this. Write one thing you believe about your future. Say it out loud. That's where rebuilding begins. Let's go deeper into belief. Think of belief as a muscle. You don't wake up strong, it's built with repetition. Every time you speak life over your goals, every time you choose faith over fear, you're training that muscle. Doubt may visit, but it doesn't get to stay. If this resonates, drop a in the comments. Your belief might inspire someone else today. Margaret didn't wait for the world to believe in her. She went first. She showed up again and again when the door didn't open. That's belief in motion. That's the energy that shifts outcomes. What would change if you believed that deeply in yourself today? Don't wait for permission. Decide you're worthy now. Now let's talk about purpose, the fourth pillar. Purpose is what fuels your direction. It's what gets you out of bed when motivation fades. Without it, we drift. But with it, we move with power. Pause right now. Ask yourself, what matters most to me? That answer is the spark. Fan it into a flame. Thomas Griffin didn't build his empire by chance. He had a vision so clear it pulled him forward, even in chaos. While others hesitated, he acted. That's what purpose does. It brings clarity when life gets cloudy. Think about your life. What are you building? If you know your purpose, type "I'm building" in the comments. Don't worry if your purpose isn't fully formed yet. Purpose isn't found, it's built. It's uncovered through action, reflection, and courage. Write down 3 things that light you up. 3 things you do even if no one paid you. There's your start. There's your direction. And here's the thing. Once you align with your purpose, your decisions get easier. You stop chasing approval. You start moving with intention. You know what to say no to. You know what to protect. Let your purpose become your compass, not just your inspiration. Let's pause here. We've covered decision, resilience, belief, and purpose. If you're feeling something shift inside, more clarity, more energy, more fire, take a second and share it in the comments. Someone else might need that spark today. You're not just watching, you're rebuilding. Ready for the 5th pillar? Passion. Passion is what transforms effort into joy. It's the secret fuel behind those who go the extra mile. Not because they have to, but because they want to. Passion doesn't drain you, it drives you. What would your life look like with more of it? Laura Simmons found her fire in education. She didn't have a roadmap, just a deep belief that learning could change lives. She worked long hours, faced resistance, and kept going. not out of obligation, but out of purpose. That's passion in motion. What cause moves you like that? When you align your passion with your purpose, everything changes. You stop forcing it. You start flowing, doors open, energy returns, and yes, impact multiplies. If you've ever felt that alignment, even for a moment, let us know below. Passion leaves clues. Follow them. Now that passion is on the table. Ask yourself this: when was the last time you felt fully alive in your work? Not just busy, not just productive, but energized. That's passion, and it's not a luxury, it's a compass. If you've been feeling disconnected, maybe it's time to reconnect with what sets your soul on fire. Here's the truth. Passion doesn't always scream. Sometimes it whispers through curiosity. It nudges you when you see others doing something you wish you were brave enough to try. Listen to those nudges. Follow the quiet fire. And if this message speaks to your heart, tap like. Honor your spark. Now let's move to the sixth pillar, learning. Lifelong learning is the gateway to growth. The most successful people aren't the ones who know everything. They're the ones who never stop learning. Each book, each conversation, each failure holds a lesson. If you're a lifelong learner, drop a below. Jonathan Harris didn't have wealth or fame when he started. What he had was hunger, for knowledge, for insight, for mastery. And that hunger opened doors others couldn't even see. You don't need all the answers. Just stay curious, stay open. That's how breakthroughs begin. The world is constantly evolving. And if you want to stay relevant, stay ready to grow. Don't wait for comfort. Seek challenge. Be willing to say, I don't know, but I'm willing to learn. That mindset. It's more powerful than any degree. It keeps you sharp. It keeps you rising. Let this be your daily habit. Learn something new every day. Read a page, ask a question, reflect on an experience. Growth isn't a one-time event. It's a daily practice. If you're learning something from this video right now, drop a comment with your favorite insight so far. And here's the magic of learning. It feeds every other pillar. It strengthens your decision-making, fuels resilience, deepens belief, sharpens your purpose, and reignites passion. You grow in all directions. That's the power of staying teachable. Let's take a deep breath. You've come this far, absorbing, reflecting, growing. If this video has sparked new clarity for you, consider sharing it. Not for numbers, but because someone you know might need this reminder today. You could be the light that helps them rise. Now let's lean into mindset, the seventh pillar. Your mindset is the lens through which you see the world. A strong, positive mindset doesn't deny struggle. It meets it with hope. It's what turns obstacles into opportunities and setbacks into setups. It's not naive. It's powerful. Helen Keller once said, although the world is full of suffering, it is also full of the overcoming of it. That's mindset. She didn't ignore pain. She rose through it. So can you. Start by choosing to focus on what you can build, not what you can't control. That's the beginning of personal power. A positive mindset isn't pretending everything's okay. It's choosing to believe you can handle it, even when it's not. It's that inner voice that says, keep going, when everything else says, stop. Cultivate it daily. Speak life over yourself. And if this reminder hit home, share a thought in the comments. It might echo in someone else's heart. Let's talk about adaptability, the eighth pillar. Life is change. Growth is change. Success, it lives on the other side of change. Those who rise aren't the ones who resist it. They're the ones who respond with creativity, courage, and calm. Flexibility isn't weakness. It's wisdom, it's survival, and it's strength. Think of Joseph Montgomery. His company faced collapse, but instead of clinging to old ways, he pivoted, he listened, he evolved, and because of that, he rose. That's the lesson. Your ability to adapt will define how far you go. Don't resist the storm. Learn to sail through it. Change isn't the enemy, it's the invitation to grow, to rethink, to rise. The world will always shift. Will you shift with it or stay stuck? Ask yourself, where in your life is change trying to help you grow? That's not a threat, it's a door. Open it. Adaptability is not about losing who you are. It's about finding new ways to express who you've always been. The destination remains. The path evolves. If that speaks to your journey, drop a in the comments. Let's normalize growth over comfort. Now we reach the ninth pillar, service. True fulfillment isn't found in what you get, it's in what you give. Impact, contribution, legacy. When you show up for others, life starts showing up for you. Think of someone you can serve today, even in a small way. That's real power. Andrew Powell built his empire not just on profits, but on people. His mission, to leave every person better than he found them. He listened. He uplifted. He gave with intention. That's what created loyalty. That's what built something that lasted. Success and service go hand in hand. Service doesn't always mean grand gestures. It means presence, kindness, encouragement, sharing what you've learned, helping when no one's watching. These moments compound. They ripple outward. Who could you lift today simply by being fully present? When you lead with service, you build more than success. You build significance. People remember those who helped them rise, and those bonds, they open doors no amount of ambition ever could. If someone has ever served you in a way you'll never forget, leave a comment in their honor. Let's pause again. We've walked through decision, resilience, belief, purpose, passion, learning, mindset, adaptability, and service. If one pillar lit something inside you, say it out loud. Type it below. This is your foundation. You're not just watching a video, you're becoming someone new.